Hey guys, Woody the Unexceptional Gamer thought I'd talk about this year's Call of Duty hype train and the gaming scene for next year. Here we go! Before I talk about the gaming scene, for those of you that are curious, this game is Splosion Man. It used to be on the Xbox arcade. I got it a couple years ago, and it's kind of fun. I used to watch Hutch play it with his ex-girlfriend, well now ex-girlfriend Julia. So I played it with my wife and my kids, and yeah, it's a game. It's on the Xbox Live Arcade. I don't know where else it is. But the gaming scene. Am I crazy, or has the COD hype train derailed to some extent? And I hate to say this, right? Because this is the first year that Activision has ever treated me personally well. Like, they let me go out, I played the game early, I've had a chance to get my hands on COD Ghost, and it's a good game. It's COD. If you like COD, you'll like COD Ghosts. That's the deal. It has more innovation than I expected, a bunch of new game types and things like that. But call me crazy, I don't know. Is it just me, or is there less interest on COD this year than there has been in previous years? Something about the new consoles has opened eyes to other games like Titanfall and Destiny and things like that. Maybe it's the fact that consoles waited too long and people have started playing PC games. I don't know, but something about the COD hype train just doesn't seem to be what it is every year. And I certainly do not blame the new community manager. I don't think it was 402 or JD 2020 that was principally responsible for the interest that people had in COD in the first place. I think COD and its class selection system and the things that you could do in the game and the pace of its movement back in COD 4 when it rolled out was just revolutionary, and I can see why people switched to it from Halo, in my opinion. But on the other hand, it's been around for a while. People have tried it and they started playing new games. I was surprised when Minecraft passed COD, in the gaming scene. What would that be, 18 months ago or something? Back when Yogscast started blowing up, the Blue Zephos guys, and now there's more. I don't even know what the biggest game is at the moment in the console scene. I guess it's probably still COD, as much as people act like it's not. A lot of guys say League of Legends is the game of the hour, and they point to Twitch for proof of that, and they make sense. I get that, and League of Legends is certainly a huge game. I don't know if Twitch is the only indicator of popularity, right? I could point to YouTube and say League of Legends has very little YouTube presence. It's mostly a Twitch thing. If you were to look at YouTube, you'd say COD and Minecraft are dominating the scene, and a game like League of Legends or StarCraft is barely looked at, because on YouTube it doesn't really have much of a presence. So you can't just pick one website and really measure a game's popularity by that. In terms of talk, oh my gosh, everybody's talking about Grand Theft Auto 5. I haven't really been into Grand Theft Auto since the PlayStation 2 days, so I don't know what to make of that. I feel like I don't know Grand Theft Auto because I haven't played it for such a long time, whereas I feel like I did know it back in the PS2 days. But dude, it's a PS4 time now, right? The thing drops in a couple of weeks, November 15th for those of you that wondered. So that's, what is November 15th? 6 weeks from now? PS2, you're more than dead. So yeah, everyone's talking about Grand Theft Auto 5. No one's talking about Call of Duty, it seems. And there's established games like Minecraft and League of Legends that all seem to have more current interest than Call of Duty does. And I just wondered if anyone shared my thoughts on that. Have you noticed that people have started paying attention to games other than COD an awful lot? That it's just not the juggernaut, the titan that it was a couple of years ago. Has the COD hype train derailed? I don't know. I put Minecraft on my channel, and you could easily hear the COD fans say, "Man, Woody, I miss your Call of Duty content. Give me more COD." And then then they start saying, "Enough with the Minecraft. Give me something else." So I almost mockingly have Splosion Man as the backdrop to this one. But I bet you guys like Splosion. I bet this is what you're asking for. But we'll find out. We'll find out soon enough. In terms of the new consoles, maybe I'm crazy, but does it seem like there's less console anticipation than there has been for previous generations. Am I just getting immune to hype and the difference really exists in my own head? But I feel like when the Xbox 360 dropped, and certainly when the PS2 dropped, not the 3, everybody was talking about that. It was like a major event. It was all that was happening, in the world. The PS2 was back ordered, and people had to wait months to get that thing. I had pre-ordered it, so when I got mine on release date, people thought I was like a special person. Like, how did you hook up that deal? It's like I hooked up the deal by pre-ordering, paying for it 3 months in advance. It wasn't anything special. I just ordered it before it was cool. But there's new consoles dropping, and at least, the sphere of influence I have, the circle that I talk to, is all kind of like, meh. Yeah, new consoles are dropping. It's going to be kind of like a mid-range PC. Like that, I didn't feel like people said that before. And when the Xbox 360 dropped, people would compare its graphics to Counter-Strike graphics, which wasn't a fair comparison. It wasn't a new game at the time, right? You really should compare it to cutting-edge games on the PC if you're going to go look at cutting-edge games on the Xbox 360. But when they made that comparison between Counter-Strike and this, the PC guys would say, you know what? It doesn't really matter how good your game looks. We have Half-Life 2, we have Counter-Strike, and our games play more fun. I enjoy playing my games, even if your racing games are amazing looking. That was the conversation back when the Xbox 360 dropped. When the Xbox One and PS4 drop, I feel like the conversation is, you got nothing. I don't like your controller, although I personally do like controllers. I don't like, your graphics. I don't like this. I don't like that. And of course, there's a legit argument about the customization. But there is no give and take. It's all consoles. You have nothing. You're just expensive and you're, old school. On COD, done. Am I crazy? Or is all the talk, all the excitement about, current PC indie games, and no one's really looking at COD and major console titles anymore? Am I insane? Let me know what you think. I appreciate your opinion.